Und damit ein herzliches Willkommen und hallo zu einem weiteren Part Let's Play Fake Order. Ich bin es am Fixer. Wir sind im Requiem Event und unser Zugfahrt geht hier immer weiter, auch wenn ich mich frage, wo diese Schienen uns hinführen. Vielleicht wollen wir das auch lieber gar nicht wissen. Wir sind hier, so wie es aussieht, im Finale des 5. Spieles und beim letzten Mal haben wir endlich Eris bezwungen. Sie hat sich uns hier angeschlossen. Ich habe sie jetzt auch ein bisschen gelevelt, leider nicht weit genug, weil ich bin noch nicht so weit im Event, obwohl es schon ziemlich seinem Ende zugeht. Nichtsdestotrotz versuchen wir weiter hier unser Bestes, die gute Eris auf unsere Seite zu bekommen. Und nun erreichen wir den die finale Ebene.
You poor thing, you must be in so much pain. What's the matter? Is it an old wound? I can endure the pain from many wounds inflicted by blades and arrows. Even my death came and went in a mere moment, after which there was nothing but pure darkness. No, that was frightens me. Is what came after I come to my senses in the underworld. My injuries should no longer sting, now that my body has returned to the earth. Yet my heart still aches as though its wounds were flesh. Yes, I know what you mean. As long as you retain soul, the wounds in your heart never stops hurting. You know, you and I have a lot in common. We both ruled over peaceful countries, adored and beloved by our people, but then all of a sudden our people betrayed us, despite us, tore us from their loved ones. I see, you had a son, didn't you?
Da kommt etwas Nettes in ihr raus.
It's okay. You cry all you need. It won't help you forget. But it will help you feel better.
Marie, liebe Leute, was ist mit dir los? Wieso sollst du hier irgendwelche Dino-Monster auf uns lossetzen?
Fortunately, we're surrounded by the darkness. You don't have to worry about anyone seeing or laughing at you or mocking you. It's cold here. So cold I can barely move. If only it's cold would come from my heart as well and let me fall back into the eternal sleep. Instead of the empty darkness only serves to remind me of my fondest memories of days gone by in all the vivid color. You know, if you're cold, I could help keep you warm.
What did you say?
If you like, I'd be happy to sit next to you. It should be at least a little better than being all on your own.
You truly do not fear me, do you? You're interesting.
Would you rather be by yourself?
Not at all. I would welcome your company. Come sit.
Oh wow, you're really freezing cold. You poor thing.
And you're indeed a warm to the touch. This takes me back to my most blissful days, when I would fall asleep with my beloved child in my arms.
Ah yes, I know what you mean. The time I had with my little Charles was the happiest time of my life. But now, it's just you and me here. The least we can do is console each other.
Yes, indeed. Ah, you're nice and warm. Perhaps it would not be bad for both of you to remain here in the darkness and return to our eternal slumber.
That does sound nice. To forget everything that happened and finally be at peace. But I'm afraid it'll only be a matter of time until we'd have to wake you up again.
Why would we wake up? The outside world is so cruel and unforgiving.
That's why we'll eventually be discovered here, and our peaceful retreat ruined. You and I are both just scapegoats for our people. Once they found us, they will blame us for all their woes and take their frustration out on us. Who knows? Someone might be headed up the mountain even as we speak.
Interesting. If you're right about that, then those seeking this darkness will never see this place's true nature. They may think they are making their way to a shrine on the summit of a well-known spiritual mountain. But in fact, their pilgrimage leads them directly into the very depths of the underworld from which there can be no return. And they will be none the wiser. They will have not the slightest idea. Okay, wieso tut Marie Antoinette gerade Leute gegen uns aufhetzen? Das finde ich irgendwie nicht gut, liebe Leute. Das gefällt mir ganz und gar nicht. You will form your party immediately. Okay, gut, machen wir direkt vorm Kampf. Liebe Leute, Marie, war das, was hier Uschi gesagt hat, kein Zufall? Bist du wirklich böse? Das bist du nicht, bist du, Marie. Vive la France! Vergiss es nicht. Es ist egal.
I think so. And according to rumors I heard, this is where I'll find my friend.
How do you know that?
Back when I heard Queen Marie declared her intent to become a player, I heard her say it. Me? What did I say? You counted 5 games sleeping here in Mondechu. One was Kalpadi, one was Werewolves in the Haunted Warhouse, one was Pioneer Heroes, one was Orbit Clash. And the last one was the one we're playing here, Dragon Search.
Dragon?
Oh yes, I suppose I might have said something along those lines, but I forgot all about it. After all, those were just rumors I heard from the people, so I didn't know if I could trust them. Well, so far everything just turned out like you said. And that means there's a dragon in here, one wearing bridal wear. I remember you said the dragon was trapped in the darkness of the shrine that lies at the top of the sacred mountain, waiting for a player to come find her, as though you were calling on us to act. Many servants answered your call, and set off on an adventure to find her. I was scared to say anything back at the time, but I swore to myself that I would do whatever it took to save her. You do the same, right, Voyager? Are you talking about Kōyō? You know this person, Dragon? She's one of my best friends, I'm sure of it. I mean, how many drinks in bridal can there be?
Is it a little hard to imagine? So, what's she's like anyway?
You see when you meet her, she's one of the people you never meet. She's kind and considerate, and she always got your back no matter what. Well, I can't wait to meet her. Go on, Ares, open the door. Yes, your majesty, without further ado. I break the seal right now.
Ich höre nur Drache, liebe Leute. Drache?
I must not wake from the stream. Do not wake me from the stream. Huh? Who are you? That is what I'd like to know of you. Whoever you are, you will pay dearly for resting from my dream. I don't have time for this. I know Kōyō is in the shrine. Now tell me exactly where I can find her. Oh, Kōyō, say? No, where did you hear that name? Not that it's any of your business, but I got to know in Akihabara, where I work. I have no recollection of that. Why would you? I don't know who you are, and I don't care. Now tell me where Kōyō is already.
Hang on, whoever she is, she has a tail.
Right, senpai. I noticed this too, but I wasn't sure if I should point it out or not. It's not like a dragon tail, or at least some kind of reptile. Huh? Did you say a tail?
Oh. Sehe ich große Gefahren auf uns zukommen? Möglich.
It's so dark I can barely make it out, but it looks kind of familiar. That's Kōyō, a spirit ocean's the same. A spirit ocean? You mean you can tell?
A tail? At heart? Is she a noni?
Huh? Well, what's going on? You don't look anything like Kōyō. You there? You say your reckless, me young man? I never forget people. Huh, an unforgettable heroic spirit. I think I finally got what he meant, Voyager. Voyager, I don't recall hearing that name before. Because here we haven't met yet. The war hasn't happened yet, right? War? Do you mean the last Solid Grey War you mentioned earlier? I think you said it takes place a little after your time, yes. But it also happens in a different world than yours. Both Ares and I
came here from that world's future.
That's why you don't know us yet, Kōyō. So you're saying we meet in the future? That sounds like something out of a storybook. Is your purpose here to trick me? To entrap me? Of course not. You're one of our closest friends. We'd never do anything like that to you. Oh. And I have very reason not to trust us, seeing as we are still complete strangers to you, but... Wait, hold on. I was planning to rescue you and bring you back in our original time. But since you're actually here from this time, it would be right to bring you back with us, would it? I would like time travel for you, or being spirited away to a strange unknown world. Does this mean I have friends in your time, girl? Yep, I mean, yes. And you have a master too. A master. Oh, but that doesn't mean you're her slave or anything. You and Karin are friends too. Though between the two of you, you'd think she was your servant rather than the other way around. I see. So my future master's name is Karin. That's right. She's the same age as me and, well, she's not a bad kid, but she can be a little complicated. Let's just say she really appreciates her freedom. So she's a girl. She must be cute. You see, I'll introduce you myself. Haha, that does sound like something to look forward to. Just be certain you do not betray me, alright, girl? I won't, I promise. Liar! What? What are you doing here? I'm here to accuse every Sutsumi of betrayal. J'accuse. Oversee her crimes be laid bare and her just punishment meted out.
When you're done with the werewolf game already?
If that's really what you believe, then take a good look at her. See how pale she is? The way she can't stop trembling and doesn't even breathing? Isn't it obvious she feels guilty? Your Majesty, I don't understand. What in the world did I? Don't play dumb, murderer. No, you're not just a murderer. You took the life of royalty, my own precious son, Louis Charles. Ares killed your son? That can't be. So I knew about Louis. Of course I did. I'm his mother. Then, you don't deny it, Ares. Does that mean you really? It's true. I killed. Is this true, Marie? Was your son? You hear her. She just confessed plain as day. I didn't know what I was doing. Louis' master had fallen into a self-destructive spiral, and he began destroying other people's lives as well. He ambushed me, but I fought back and managed to turn the tables on him. But because of that, Louis became unable to maintain his spirit origin. Any more excuses you'd like to make? Please listen to me. This has been eating me up inside. I want to apologize to you, but I was so scared. I couldn't bring myself to say anything. Too little, too late. Grim Reaper.
So kenne ich Marie gar nicht.
You've always been a servant hunter. That's the job you choose for yourself, isn't it? Sanson may have been a killer, but he also had a deep appreciation for the art. Even the Phantom of the Opera genuinely loved beautiful things. What do you besides your talent for murder? Anything? Anything at all? Your Majesty. Silence! You have no right to speak to my title, let alone my name. You may say you admire me, that you respect the royal family, and are happy to submit to your authority, but when push comes to shove, you're the first to betray us. Stupid, uncivil, common rebel like you is responsible for Charles and my death. In Charles' case, not even becoming a rogue spirit was enough to stop people like you from killing him. How many lives will you take before you're satisfied?
That's enough, Marie.
Fine, if you insist. But...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
Dino Mommy! She's just transformed into something more like a dinosaur than a dragon. You may have a hard time stopping Kōyō here. Especially now that she's fully given into her rage. Rawr! Looks like we're going to have to fight. Any waiting your orders? You took Ares. You took Ares. Huh? We can't lose now. We have to have Kōyō. Right.
Okay, süßer Dino, braver Dino, bist ein großes Leckerli, Dino. Weiß ich nicht. Haben wir irgendjemanden, den wir jetzt zum Essen vorschmeißen können? Irgendjemanden? Oder irgendetwas. Okay, wir müssen Edis mitnehmen. Das machen wir dann. Dann nehmen wir doch hier unsere Arztparty, die wir schon beim letzten Mal getestet haben. Zack. Und die Frage ist, wie... Ja, da tue ich jetzt ausnahmsweise die CE weg und... Weiß ehrlich gesagt nicht, wie schwer das sein wird, um ehrlich zu sein. Ja gut, so wird das schon sein. Okay, liebe Leute, dann legen wir los und schauen wir, was die kleine süße Mama Dino hier zu sagen hat. So, und gleich werden wir alles testen. Gegen einen Berserker sollte das zumindest hier sollte es halbwegs hier funktionieren. Und das ist doch ganz schön, dass wir sie hier gleich testen. Ehrlich gesagt hätte ich Gojo auch gerne mal hier eingesetzt, aber bis jetzt hatten wir noch nicht die Gelegenheit irgendwie. So, okay, liebe Leute. Oh, süße kleine Dino-Mami. Alter. Aha, sie hat einen PC. Top. Top. Richtig gut. Läuft natürlich genau, wie ich es mir vorgestellt habe. Immer das Kleingedruckte lesen, liebe Leute. Immer das Kleingedruckte lesen. Aber wo steht das, Mann? Hätte ich ja gegongt, liebe Leute, Mann. So, und ich habe meine Everest noch Level 60. Hätten sie echt gongen sollen. Hätten sie echt hart gongen sollen, Mann. Das wäre besser gewesen. So, ja, Mana Burst geht da 3 Züge, gell? Und das ist der Crit Absorption Skill. Der Freischütz. Schön, dass die Buster-Karte natürlich fast gar nicht reinzieht. Und natürlich auch nicht crittet, weil sie so sollte dieser. Leute, mit Eris taugt mir das gerade derbe nicht, Mann. Das taugt mir so derbe nicht, Mann. Ist doch kacke, Mann, wenn ich EMP nicht einsetzen kann. So. Süßer Dino. Oh, Dino schläft. Oh nein, ich morph. Agiler Dino übrigens auch noch. Wird immer schlimmer. So, aber jetzt 2 Arztkarten. Sie haben Crits. Oh, wir können sie jetzt so derbe zerstören, theoretisch, Mann. Aber jetzt werden die beiden Karten nicht critten, weil... Ja, ich nehme alles zurück. Sehr schön! Das war nur ein Termin mit ihrer Gessenkarte. Gut. Das kotzt mir aber gerade an, dass wir mit Ares hier nicht EMP rausholen können. Das können wir jetzt wahrscheinlich erst machen, wenn sie... Erst im Laufe des Story, weil die ist zu düster oder was auch immer ist, Mann. Das ist so mag ich nicht, Mann. Stop this at once. Well now. 2 Maries? Hä? Der 2 Maries? Hä? Kampf der Maries, liebe Leute. Ist das die Return of Waifu War? Möglich. Und jetzt ein Avenger. Leute, kehrt Salieri wieder zurück? Das kann natürlich auch sein. Double Marie, double the fun?
What's going on? The Peperoncino look alike, but the two of them are so different.
That's right, she's another version of me. My own personal dragon witch. Was?
Then does this mean she's your alter? I don't know what an alter is, but I can assure you I'm Queen Marie. So you're the one who trapped Kōyō and me in the darkness of the shrine. Well, we don't need 2 queens here, do you? You can vouch for that, right, Kōyō? Having too many women around is trouble starts. How people first lose their way. Then tell me it is. Motherself, did you ever try to conduct yourself like a queen? What a ridiculous question. Everything I do is queenly by definition. But if you're asking me if I ever dedicated myself to bettering the lives of my subjects, then no. I never considered such a thing to be among my responsibilities. How could you be so callous? This whole world of Mondager is like a giant festival. Anything at all could happen there. Yeah. That's a place where everyone has their own holy grail and a bond with a servant, but no one can live their life like an ordinary human. You saw those humans who had turned into meeple, didn't you? This idiotic walking tributes mediocrity don't even have a decency to be ashamed of losing their individuality. I could never sully my beautiful, shining soul just helped them, something like them. That's why I gave up on my subject, my player. But the pitiful fool stopped worships me. Even now I'm taking advantages of him maintaining my spirit origin. You heard my call for servants to throw off their shackles and become players too, didn't you, Reese? Yes, I did. I thought it was amazing. I really admired how you feel of confidence you seem to be. Was it all just a lie? To lure me here? So you could punish me for my transgressions? You conceited little twit. Did you really think this was just about you? Just kidding. You're right. It was all to bring you here. You really hate me that much? If that's what you want me to say, then I will. Maybe it'll even help you feel like you matter. I can't. Good, Iris, very good. That's the pain I want you to feel. Now all you need is a single tear of regret. Yeah, to really bring it all home. That's the sort of drama that should have really pathetic commoners who support me. What do you mean? Who would be thrilled to tormenting Iris? Don't be silly. The kind of ordinary commoners you find anywhere and everywhere can't get enough of this stuff. I'm only giving them what they really want. In fact, I'm the embodiment of it. I'm a ruthless, cruel, greedy, and unspeakable beautiful woman. And Iris, you're an offering, a sacrifice to be drawn and quartered to the amusement of the masses. Why her? Huh? What do you want me to... Oh, die Logo war zu schnell. Dredge up painful memories again? It was hard enough discussing my son's death to her first. Hold on. How do you even have memories of Ares? Right, that's a good point. A few notable exceptions aside. A servant's memories were crying during their materialization are lost when they turned into Throne of Heroes. So there shouldn't be any way to know the circumstances of what Louis Charles' death in Ares' world. Do you remember who dealt Louis the killing blow? If you remember what happened in their world, then clearly there's only one explanation that makes sense. You must be from the same time and place. You saw everything that happened to yourself. Who are you really? Uh-oh. Leute, Marie, Alter. Interesting. Why? I'm Iris. Ehrlich gesagt, ich dachte, die kommt erst nächstes Jahr raus. Ja, zu cool. What? I'm you. I'm the dark, cursed blood coursing through your veins. I'm the amalgam of what you call evil spirits that has taken form as the queen of the highest regard. I'm the Elkönig who rules over you. You thought I was an alternative version of Marie Antoinette? Haha, that truly and spirit joke. Did you really think I'm an immature whelp like yourself had a firm grasp of Marie Antoinette's true nature, Ares? No, your dark and twisted emotions were perfect seabed which should grow the portrait of Marie as the commoner to see her. Of course, on our chance that the real Marie was actually summoned, she would then not be nothing like me. Is that what you think? Marie. Of all the people you should be looking down on me, no, you should be completely disgusted by me, shouldn't you? Goodness, that brings back memories. I remember wearing that morning dress myself. Whose soul are you mourning, Other Marie? I'm grieving over the bloodshed of Bourbon family, or maybe France's lost part. Queen Marie. Don't blame me for anything, Ares. When you get down to it, your spirits are more than somebody else's dream. Other Marie, even if you are more than a mess of evil spirits, given direction and former Ares regrets. You're still a dream somebody else had. It's great honor, you should be proud. After all, you exist because of many people you ought to love, remember? Ich glaube, es macht sie nicht gerade glücklich. Ah, Marie, heroic spirit Marie. Your purity of heart never fails to surprise me, nor your sheer idiocy. Don't you think about defending Aris? She now deserves to be punished for this. She wants to be punished. She wants to wallow in the sludge of her sins until it stains down to her very soul. You're wrong. Aris is strong, more than you think. That's why you never beat her. Voyager. It doesn't matter how many allies you have, Aris. You'll still always be the same pitiful wretch. There's no escape for you now. I will see every last bit of your suit.
Marie, Alter. Okay, ich kannte Marie, Alter, aber ich wusste ehrlich gesagt nicht, dass sie in diesem Event schon auftaucht. Man kann gut einsetzen. Wieso kann man sich jetzt eigentlich einsetzen? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Aber Leute, sie ist dabei. Warte mal, die nehmen wir mit. Ich kann eh wieder nicht EMP nehmen, weil sie sealed ist. Aber EMP könnte ich nehmen, gell? Warte, dann machen wir das so. Pluggen. Tammy Bay, du kannst raus. Hast einen super Job gemacht. So, tu mal. Unser Marie Antoinette, nein, die gute Marie Antoinette. Und so, so. Nein, passt, passt. So. Zack. Okay, liebe Leute, endlich mal gut hier einsetzen, Mann. Dino Lady, Mann. Dino Lady zerstört, Mann. Die würde echt hier alles in dem Event zerstören. Ich meine, sie ist ein Berserker. Sie hat, ich glaube, wahrscheinlich 100% oder zumindest 50% normal Damage ab. Dann hat sie nochmal 100% so Attack ab. Ja, soll klapp gehen. Also, liebe der Gloomy Queen Marie, Alter. So, und dann Bear Boy. Ich will gar nicht wissen, was sie drauf hat, sonst macht sie irgendwie so MP-Ziele oder so und das mag ich gar nicht. Leider hat sie keine MP-Batterie. Increase your MP charge by 1 level when using MP. Okay. Come on. Brauchen wir nicht. Passt. Nicht totquitten, bitte. Ich möchte einen MP sehen. Okay, fast. Also, liebe Leute, dann kommt es jetzt mal Big Dino MP. Big Dino MP! Der hatte irgendwie sehr wenig in ihrem MP zu sagen gehabt. So. Das sieht voll cool aus, wenn sie brennt. Ihr Kleid brennt, ihr Kleid brennt! So, okay, Ghostlands ist es natürlich, wenn man einen Ghost bezwingt, sollte es geben. Und haben wir hier nun Eris Fluch abgeschüttelt.
What a shame, Ares. I was so close to selling you for good. But this is not it. I challenge you to another game.
Und die Bummelbahn kommt wieder.
And this is time. I'm going to sully the entire Monte Jew itself. Oh, wait, come back. The tram the Dark Marie got on is going up the night sky. That's okay. Here comes another one. She wants us to go after her.
Leute, eine hübsche Waifu. Der müssen wir natürlich folgen, liebe Leute. Da führt nichts anderes vorbei. Okay, liebe Leute, dann würde ich sagen, machen wir nun nach diesem schönen kurz einen kleinen Cut. Und beim nächsten Mal werden wir uns dann hier, so wie es aussieht, dem letzten Spiel widmen. Dann bis zum nächsten Mal. Haut rein und auf Wiedersehen. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Ciao.